Hello, I'm Hannah Walker. I'm a female fitness coach with a passion for female hormones, which is why we're here to bust out this workout to make you a machine in midlife. So all you need for this workout is a space the size of an exercise mat, and a set of dumbbells. If your dumbbells are 2 bottles of water, if they are 2 cans of beans, this is perfect because you're coming to this workout to work to your strength and your ability. There will be some alternatives with the exercises that I will sort of yell at you whilst we're doing it. But we are going to work through 7 different exercises today. We're going to work through 3 rounds of those 7 exercises. Each exercise has a minute assigned to it in which you're going to work hard for 40 seconds and then rest for 20 seconds. When I say rest, we're going into the next exercise, and that is when I will demonstrate the next exercise and also yell at you any adaptations for said next exercise. So this is 21 minutes of work. We're going to mobilize, we're going to warm up, and then we are going to get into it. I am going to move my dumbbells because they are in the way, but you are coming down onto your mat, onto one knee to start with some mobilizing, and then we will get into the warm up. So nice long, what's the word? Stride, stretch space between your back knee and your front foot. And then you are just going to stretch up as you gently push forwards, and you'll feel it stretch through your hip flexors here. Then we are going to just sit back on this one. If you can sit all the way back, good. If you are here on your toes and you're just there, fine. You just want to feel like a bit of a stretch through your hamstring, the back of your thigh on the straight leg. Nice, nice, nice. And then stretch forwards. Oh, that's so nice. My hips feel really tight. If you've been sat down all day, this one will be lovely jubbly for you. Good. And then forwards again. Lovely. Sit it back. And also, if you've been sleeping, it's always just good if you've been sat or sleeping, get everything moving. Everything we do in everyday life is, well, does shorten our hip flexors. So sitting puts our hip flexors in the shortest position. It puts our hamstrings in the shortest position. Right, we're going to change legs. Same on the other side. Nice long stride between that back knee and that front foot. And again, we're just going to stretch forwards and reach up. So doing exercises like this really helps because you really lengthen those muscles, and then sit back. Because if we're driving, we're sitting at our desks, we're sitting eating dinner, we're sitting watching the telly. We do a lot of sitting. Good. And then sit back. Nice, nice, nice. And then push forwards again. And then sit it back. Oh, wibbly wobbly. Right, last one on this side. Good, good, good. And then we are going to do on all fours. You're just going to have one leg out to the side, and you're just going to gently rock back on that leg. Just go back as far as is comfortable. You'll feel this one in your inner thigh, in your adductors. Just get them moving, a little bit warm. Goody good. And then we'll do them on the other side. So change over, leg out to the side. Good. Good. And then we're going to take a long stride between that back knee and that front foot. You're going to take your opposite hand to the front foot on the floor. Spare hand is going under your armpit and then all the way around to the sky. So just follow that hand with your eye line. You'll get a nice rotation through your spine. This will warm up your thoracic spine, your mid-back. So thread it through, follow it round. Good. Keep that stride nice and long between your knee and your foot, and then you'll keep getting a nice sort of lengthening through your hips and your adductors. Good, and then we're going to change sides. So same again. Nice long stride between that back knee and front foot. Opposite hand to front foot on the floor, spare hand under the armpit, and reaching round to the sky. So obviously don't force these ones. These are just go where your mobility allows, basically. Good. Lovely job. Awesome, we'll do a few more, and then we will do some back warming upping stuff, and then we will get warm and we will get going. Good, so then all fours, we're going to do some cat-cows, so hands stacked under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and you're just going to push your spine to the ceiling and then let it drop down. Again, just let it come down to where it sits naturally. Push it up, drop it down, good. Deep breath in and breathe it out. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Okay, last one. And then you can roll your shoulders in this position as well. Sort of start really strong in your shoulders and then just let your spine drop down and then roll them back. Lovely, lovely. Oh, my neck is like crunching away. Okay, so coming on up and we are going to get warm. So I'm going to jog on the spot to do all of this. If you can't jog on the spot due to joints or pelvic floor, then you can just march on the spot. You are going to get adequately warm for that. So nice little jog. Circle that arm forwards. And then we are going to circle it backwards. Aim of this is just to get all of your joints and muscles and ligaments and things change over, or circle it forwards again. Just nice and warm, get your heart rate up a little bit. It doesn't need to be complicated and fancy, we just need to get warm. So change arms, keep jogging. I feel like my hair's gonna fall out. It's clipped into within an inch of its life. I have really heavy hair, if anyone has the same issue. Right, circle it forwards again. Lovely stuff, and backwards. I think I ate my porridge way too close to this workout, but we'll go with it. So just reaching up to the sky, sort of gentle punches up. Get your shoulders moving in lots of different directions. Punch it across the body. Awesome, awesome. And then we're gonna go down to the floor just to get everything moving. And again, we're going up. Good. We're going across. And then we're going down. And then we're going to do some high knees, where you swing your arms either side and you can add a jump into this, or you can just do them as a step, how I was doing them like this. Good. Just get the arms swinging, just another little thing we can do for a bit more warming up of the arms. Good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then we're going to do some kickback, so you can step and you can kick back, or you can add a little jump in. Jump together, kick it back on one. Good. Nice, nice, nice. Good. We're just going to do some stretches over, just to warm up your sides a little bit. Good. Just a little dip and a reach. And then we're just going to swing your arms across, just to get them nice and warm. Alrighty. Okay, first exercise we're going to do is a B stance Romanian deadlift. So we're going to do a bit of a warm up with hamstrings and glutes. So feet hip width, very unnecessarily out of breath, knees soft, hands behind your head like a prisoner. You are just sending your hips to the back of the room. Feel that stretch down your hamstrings and your glutes, and then you are pulling forwards with your hips. So we're going to send it back nice and controlled, pull it up through your hips, and then you're tucking a tail. Imaginary one, obviously, unless you actually have one. Deep breath in. Good. We'll do a few of these, and then I'm going to show you the B stance. And then we will get moving. Good, so you can have, oh no, shush, Hannah, that doesn't make sense. B stance, you are sending one of your legs back. You're going to keep, Jesus Christ, you are going to keep your feet hip width. You are going to send one of your legs back. It is going to be just past the heel in terms of length, but it's staying hip width. That's just going to rest on your toes. Then you are going to have a weight in this hand, opposite hand to straight leg, and you are going to send your hips back and then pull them forwards. So you're going to send your hips back, pull them forward. So by bending this knee, you've eliminated this hamstring and you're focusing it all on that hamstring and glute. So hopefully that makes sense. That is what we are going in for first. We are doing 40 seconds on each leg. And then we're going into a squat combination, which I will show you at that point. Right, grab a dumbbell. I am going to set this timer, if I can even log into this iPad. Excellent, well done, Anna. Right, so we need 21 minutes. And we need 40 seconds on, 20 seconds rest, 40, 20, 21. That's right, that's 7, 14, 21. She can't do maths, but she tries her best. Okay, are you ready? Grab a dumbbell. We are going to be doing 40 seconds of B stance Romanian deadlifts. Good, so nice and slow back, pull it forward through your hips, nice and powerfully on the way up. But the descent, the bum back is nice and controlled. Good, you don't want that to be really fast. You just want to lengthen those hamstrings nice and slowly. Good. So keep your body nice and square at the top, your shoulders nice and square. You don't want to be pulled down by that weight on that side. If you have quite light weights at home, you can hold 2. You can hold them here. You can, of course, do these body weight. Okay, good. So then we are going to change legs on this one. We've got 20 seconds rest, and then we are changing legs. I'm just going to drink a lot through this. So, change over. Oh, no, that would be that way. Oh my God. Okay, and same again. You're sending your hips back. Feel that pull in your hamstring and glutes, and then pull it up nice and powerfully through your hips. Good. Deep breath in. Again, body weight, 1 dumbbell, 2 dumbbells. Depends on your weights at home. Depends on your ability. So this is your workout. Good. And if you can't do the full 40 seconds, that's fine. If you hit 30 and then you need 30 seconds rest, absolutely perfect. This is all for your ability now. And then you will see that progress as you keep pushing forwards. Good. Right, the next one, you've got 20 seconds rest, is a squat combination. So we're going to start narrow, and we're going to have 1 dumbbell. If you need 2, hold them on your shoulders, 1 in the middle. You're just going to squat down narrow, just shy of hip width. Then you're going to step out to a normal squat, squat it down, back into narrow. So we're going narrow, wide, but not overly wide, just a normal width squat. So feet just hip width, squat it down, good, send it out. Good. So what we want to do is when we send it out, don't send it into a sumo squat. It's not going to be too wide. It's going to be your normal squat position. Good. Step it out. Make sure that step is where you want to be and you're not sort of doing a dodgy fast side lunge. Good. Ooh, quite hot already. I haven't accidentally got my heating on this time. Good. Narrow, and 1 more wide. Good. Then we are going into double dumbbell clean and press. So you have both dumbbells here. You are going to be here. You're going to drive through your hips as you shrug, drive them overhead. I'm going to start in this position so you can see from the side. So you are going to be here. You are driving with your hips overhead, back to the shoulders, down to the floor. So you're going to shrug them onto your shoulders as you drive the floor away. Tuck your hips. Good. Deep breath in. Well done. Keep them going. I'm going to show you from the front. I think it's better from the side, but good. Keep those elbows front and center. Drive them up. Good. And then pop the dumbbells out of the way for now. And we are doing press-ups on your mat. So you can either go on your toes, feet hip width, tuck those hips, and then you are elbows back towards your hips. Or you can do them on your knees. Same again. Solid line between your knees and your shoulders, like you've got a metal rod running through your body. And then elbows back towards your hips. Good. I'm going to stick on my knees. Good. I tend to take a deep breath at the top and then breathe out all the way down. Good, good, good. Imagine you are tucking your tail, keeping your core nice and engaged. Good. Keep your feet together, don't cross them. If you cross them, it wonks your hips. Oh my God, my triceps are on fire today. Oh, what have I been doing? Right, then we've got 2 core. So stay on the floor. We are doing dumbbell dead bugs. So you are going to grab 1 dumbbell. You are going to hold it above your chest. This is very important, not your face. Chest. And then you're going to send 1 leg out, bring it back in. Or you're going to tap your legs down. Whether you're tapping or you're straightening, You're taking a deep breath in here. You're flattening your back. You're pulling your tummy down as you breathe out. So deep breath in. So the control is as you straighten or tap that leg down, pull your tummy into your spine. Good. Got the farty noises back. Good. Really keep that control. Use your breathing, last one. Perfect, well done. And then we are going into, move that dumbbell out the way. We're doing mountain climbers with shoulder taps. So you're here. If you can't do the shoulder taps, just do mountain climbers. We're gonna go nice and slowly. So you're gonna go tap, tap, knee in, knee in. These are slow and controlled. Are you ready? So tap, tap, keep those hips tucked, knee in, knee in. You wanna feel this in your core. Tap, knee in as you tap. You want to keep your hips as still as you possibly can. Oh, I can feel it in my tummy. Good. Good, so tap. Oh God, I can't talk. At least I'm in the right place. Right, that was round one down. We've got 20 seconds and we're back into round two for B stance Romanian deadlift. So up, grab a dumbbell, feet hip width, one behind the other. Wrong hand. And we'll go. Good. Good, deep breath in. Send those hips back, pull up through your hips, good. Well done. Keep them nice and controlled, nice and consistent. Good, so you're going to change sides. You've got 20 seconds to do that. You can pop the weight down if you want to give your arms a wiggle. Otherwise you are feet hip width. Send one back. And then we are going to go. I'm just looking at the timer, which is not in front of me because it's on charge. Deep breath in. Breathe it out. Good. So I've got the weight in my hand of the bent leg. I'm not entirely sure I feel it more when it's in this hand, but you can play around with it. I think it's easy to think there are like really set, strict ways to do things. Obviously there are, but we're all made slightly differently. Our biomechanics are all slightly different. So as long as your form is good in terms of you're feeling it in the muscle group you need to feel it in, then you can always mess about with slight angles of things, sort of slight where your weight is, all that stuff. Okay, deep breath in, last one. Breathe it out, perfect. Then we are on for the squats. Squat combo of narrow, normal. Holding one dumbbell here, or two on your shoulders, or body weight, of course, if your dumbbells are quite light and you want a bit of a heavier weight for that. I'm just gonna move that one out the way. Actually, I can put it there because I'll need it next. Okay, so start narrow. Squat it down. Lovely, keep your back nice and straight. Chest nice and tall. Good, if you're struggling with these squats, you can do them to a sofa or a chair. Just give yourself that, what is it, like depth tap with your butt. Good. Perfecto. Good, keep going. You should feel these through your quads. The front of your thigh, last one. Yeah, super duper. Right, then we're on for dumbbell clean and press, both dumbbells. You're starting in that sort of deadlift position, back nice and straight. Hips and a shrug. Hips and the shrug to get it up. Drive it overhead, back down to that starting position. Are you ready? The more your hips get involved, the easier it is to get into your shoulders. Along with the shrug. Your hips and your glutes are so powerful. Make sure you harness their power. Deep breath in, breathe it out, breathe it in, breathe it out. Get a good rhythm. Brilliant, keep going. These are great. They're like weighted cardio. Last one. Yes, well done. Pop them down off your mat because you are onto press-ups. So press-ups on your toes or your knees. I'm going kneeling because my triceps are a bit trolley today. A couple of deep breaths, get your breathing back, and then set yourself up for press-ups. I actually am just going to put my hands on the floor because I feel like my mat is, that's better. So send those elbows back towards your hips. I don't know if I'm too far out of the frame now. Okay, good. Got a really squishy mat and it was moving. It's making it a lot harder. Good, solid line. From your knees to your shoulders. No dipping with the bum. No poking out of the bum. Your aerial view, you are an arrow at this point. Good. Oh my God, it's so difficult. Okay, dumbbell dead bugs. Double dead bugs. Whether you are doing them with straight legs or bent legs, the choice is yours. It's the same principle of everything else. Am I going to kick my TV? Okay, so back flat, tummy in strong. Dumbbell held securely over your chest, not your face. You are either going to send a straight leg out or you're going to tap a leg down. Every time you send one out or tap it down, deep breath out. Tummy in strong, back flat. Good. Oh God, you can hear my farty back noises. Because I'm sweaty. God, that will never not make me laugh. One day I will grow up, but it's not going to be any day soon. Deep breath in. Breathe it out. Good. Well done. Right, pop this next to your mat. And then we are on 4. I'm actually going to do the same thing again to get my wrists off this mat. I'm just moving up a bit. Shoulder taps into mountain climbers. Okay, are you ready? So, tummy in strong, tuck your hips. We're going to tap, pull in. So, you can eliminate the tap if that is too much, and you can just do them as slow motion mountain climbers, and you can drop it to 30 seconds if you need to. Okay, this is even worse. I need to get rid of the mat altogether. Oh, I can feel it in my tummy. Good. Okay, this actually feels a little bit dangerous. What are we doing? Good. Tap, tap, in. Keep those wrists stacked under your shoulders once you've tapped. Don't let them wander off in front of you. Good. Last one. Bring the mat in. Kick that away in a furious state. I felt like I was going to slip off. Right, round 2 done. 20 seconds rest. Grab some water if you want some. And we've got 1 round left. So that is 20 minutes of hard work. We go. Dumbbell, what they want, don't know what they are. These ones, do these ones. B stance, Romanian deadlifts. That's what we want. Straight back in. Minimal rest time, just enough to breathe. Move on to the next exercise. And then you will work harder in these 21 minutes than the majority of people will in a gym for an hour. Good. Deep breath in. Breathe it out, so nice and controlled on the way down. Nice and strong on the way back up. Good. 1 more. Good. And then we are changing legs. So feet, oh my God, what's wrong with me now? Feet stay hip width. That one goes back just behind you. You've got 10 seconds, we haven't done. Okay, be ready. B stance. Send it back. Pull it through your hips. Good. Deep breath in. Breathe it out. Deep breath in. Breathe it out. Good. Really feel it through your hamstring as you come down and then pull it back in. Good. So then we are on to squats. I'm going to move this one out the way. That was both sides, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm not going mad. She's gone crazy. Right, little breather. Grab your dumbbell or both dumbbells, however you are going to do these ones. Okay, nice narrow stance, so you're just shy of hip width. So squat that one down. Good. Step out. Normal stance squat, drop it down and back together. Good. Again, don't go too wide on the normal stance. You don't want it to become a sumo squat. Good. Last lot of these. Last lot of all of it, actually. So if you feel like you're struggling, you're doing amazing. This is the last round anyway. Push it out. Good. Last one. Perfect, well done. Now we're on for dumbbell clean and press, which I'm going to do from the side to start with. Just going to grab some water. Okay. Are you ready? Both dumbbells, back nice and strong. Hips and shrug, drive it overhead. Good. Deep breath in, hips shrug, overhead. Hit my own foot, maybe go a little bit wider. Good. Deep breath in, breathe it out, breathe it in, breathe it out. Perfect, keep it going, keep a nice rhythm. Just think, it's all about the hips and the shrug. Hips, shrugging the shoulders, get them up, drive them overhead, good. Last one. Perfect. Awesome. Right, dumbbells off the mat. Because you are doing press ups next. Yeah, I am right. Always worry that I've missed out an exercise or I'm in the wrong order or something. Alrighty, okay. Sending those elbows back to your hips. Tuck your tummy in, tuck your tail, tummy in strong. Okay, I'm gonna headbutt my couch. I feel like I've sort of travelled a bit. Good. Good. Keep them going. This is your last lot of press-ups. If you can do these on your toes, obviously please be cracking these out on your toes. I'm having a very sore tricep day. That's my excuse anyway. Go on, one more. Yes, well done. Right, then we're on for dumbbell dead bugs. I'm just gonna shimmy myself up a little bit. I'm always worried I sort of creep out of the camera. Okay. Lying on your back, dumbbell over your mid-chest. You are either sending one out straight or you are tapping them down. As you send them out, you are going to breathe out, pull your tummy down, which I can't do effectively when I talk. Or at all, given my farty noises. Okay, keep going. It's always this side, my right side. Maybe have a weaker oblique. Okay, last one. Yes. Okay, then we are going in for mountain climbers, which I'm gonna remove this for because it's slippy slidey and dangerous. Okay, so remove the shoulder taps if you want to. So we're going tap, tap, in, in. I'm gonna shuffle up in case you can't see me. Tap, in, in. Mentally keep a little tail tucked and keep your tummy strong. In, good. So the taps are quite fast, keep your hips still. The mountain climbers are slow, just to make your core work really hard. Good. Last couple. Ah, my belly. Ah. Done. That was 21 minutes, hard work. Well done. Worked harder than most people would, honestly, in a gym the majority of time. People spend in a gym scrolling, or sometimes chatting if it's a really friendly gym. Please don't forget to stretch out. There isn't a stretch now, but you can do a stretch out video. Thank you so much for joining me. Well done, have a lovely day. Bye.